Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. Welcome to My Time to Journal, an untrained person playing with lots of art supplies and having fun. Join me. You may have to ignore my husband yelling at the dog in the background. I made this on Procreate last night, and it is fire at Yosemite. But I have been remiss because as I've concentrated on Yosemite, there's amazing destruction, not amazing, but tragic destruction in Spain, Greece, France, Turkey, and I think parts of Italy. But so there's fires everywhere right now. There's a lot of evacuations. There's a lot of misplaced people. There's a lot of destruction. So this is probably fires in tragic places everywhere. Well, every fire is tragic, but I don't know where I'm going to put this. But what I did was, and I put the little video of it being made on Procreate. I have swirls, not swirls, kind of like amoeba shapes, and this was modeled after a painter that lives in Palm Springs in Southern California. And he has kind of like amoeba shapes in all of his stuff. So I kind of went with that idea and made these amoeba shapes in and among all these waves of color. But the blue, I started with a red background, or like a red, like Red Rock Canyon color background, nature's red. And then I added green for the forest trees. Then I added blue because there's a river. Is there 2 rivers in Yosemite or 1? Might be 2. The Merced River and the Truckee River. Anyhow, I don't quote me on that. So the blue is water, and there's waterfalls. The yellow is something else. Okay, there's black in here. There's for granite. There's tons of granite in Yosemite. And I just kind of made all these waves of color and created kind of like cells under a microscope. And then I came in with reds and yellows and oranges as heat and flames. And I really, really like this. Part of it is vertical. Most of it is horizontal. But now I don't know where I'm going to put it. And that might be my only thing I do today. I need a big page. Oh, maybe we could do this. I don't know if I want to cover that. I think that's a Father's Day card from our granddaughter. It is. I don't think I want to cover that. And I don't think I want to cover this bright red. Maybe I need to add another page to my junk journal. Can you hear that dog yelling, growling at my husband? He's terrible. Oh. Okay, maybe we do this. I'm going to cut off the border. Yeah, I just started playing with this last night on Procreate. Way too late. Procreate has taught me so much. I have learned so much about painting on YouTube. Just approaches and color combos and stroke effects and supplies and so much stuff. But Procreate has really like brought it to life for me. I can cover up this washi tape. I found it the other day in that sack of washi tape. You know what? I think I'm going to cover it up. Because I don't want to get rid of this. And I think I'm going to put it on with tape. Double-sided tape. But now, I started painting one of these by hand. But I haven't done it all the way yet. I only did the first layer. So you can't see it yet. But these kind of inspirations have, well, really and truly, the trees have brought me back. I can't say I was in a slump because I'm not artistic enough to be in a slump, my opinion. But I can say that I was in a slump of being a tad bored. A tad. And freaking out because at the same time I was getting new subscribers. I'm like, okay, I have to have original ideas. And I could not get that poetry thing executed. If you don't know about that, I was trying to do a journal about, I love Edgar Allan Poe, and kind of connect them, poetry, Poe and trees, and I could not execute that. But at the same time, the fire in Yosemite started, and it led me to trees and journals and tree healing and a book that I bought and healing with trees and I mean all this stuff, and it has definitely healed me as far as giving me I guess inspiration, giving me the not bored effect again, whatever you might want to call that. And when I say bored, I mean in the very tiniest of ways. I just needed something to spur some new ideas, even though there's inspiration everywhere, and I probably have too much inspiration coming at me. Sometimes they say if you have too many supplies and too much stuff around you, that is too overwhelming. I definitely could fall into that category because I am a supply person. I love all the stuff. Do we need to put a little tag on here? We could. Waves of fire. The cells of a fire. Fire cells. I like fire cells. Oh, gosh. Okay. Don't know how that's going to... I might have to cut this down a little bit, even though I don't want to, but... Well, let's leave it for right now. It's outside the cover. My cover came loose. But, why don't we try to stamp this stamp from, I think this is a Diane Reevely stamp that I'm using as a paperweight on my little dots. Stamp it on one of these and write fire cells. Ink would be good. I wonder if this tea-dyed one will show up on here. Am I in the camera? Not very well, but maybe good enough. So yeah, there's fires going everywhere. Now I need a black marker. Use this big one because it's got, is this black? Yeah. And now I'm not a calligrapher at all. Uh-oh, there's a dog in here. Fire cell. I might want a different color than the white. Oh, and they banned smoking completely from Yosemite. Too dangerous. I don't know if that's temporary or forever, but I like that. And there's no fires in the fire pits, like a little, you know, at night sitting around the fire. There's none of that right now, which happens a lot, I think. Oh, glue stick. I was catching up on my Hobonichi, and my glue stick is in another room, in my little couch bag. Okay, fire cell. Not bad. That was painted a week before this was done. Okay, I like that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.